wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
They'll have to set aside blame while freezing is their first concern.
We are agreed on that, and I may have a solution. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you?
He came after me because my efforts put the Inquisition in his way.
Perhaps in more ways than you've considered. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
you sure the mountain air hasn't made you lightheaded? They'll accept a dwarf?
They already have.
Not as their leader.
They'll follow you. To them, being a dwarf shows how special you are, how Andraste must favor you above all. What it means to you, how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
Our concern must be the order and safety of this world, not the next. I'm not chosen. I have chosen. And I will lead us to victory.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your inquisitor!
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action. But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine. Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god. I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Okay, long cutscene like I said. So, before we go on, we're actually going to fast travel out of here and then fast travel back. What this is going to do is it's going to reset Skyhold to where we have access to a bunch of to every place. It will clean up a little bit, basically get construction started on the place. It will also gain us access to a new quest line or not a new quest line, a new quest, I should say, in the war table that will allow us to choose our specialization, which is something I really want to do. After that, we're going to talk to Cole and Dorian, so we have them as official party members. Because currently I don't have access to them, see, because Cole's not here and Dorian's not even on the list. It's because we've accepted Cole as a member of the Inquisition only for he could help us in Haven. He's not officially a member. This is mostly because of the fact that if we were to choose to side with the mages instead, Cole would have helped us in the final fight at Haven. So they needed a way to get to where, you know, you still have to get him to join officially after that. And this was their compromise. But before we do that, I'm going to show you the Inquisitor's bedroom, because we get something nice there. Just as soon as it loads. Now bear in mind, there's something nice, I believe, is only in the modern, or in the current gen consoles. I'm not sure if it's in the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. It should be. But after Jaws of Hakan, Bethesda stopped supporting this game on the previous consoles. So it's kind of it. But up here, I really like this feature. When this game came out, a lot of people who played it were bitching and moaning about these pajamas we're wearing. They don't like them. They never liked them. To the point that some of the first early mods for the game on the PC were costumes for your Inquisitor when you're inside Skyhold. Some of them were just with different color schemes and whatnot. But they decided to add stuff.
They have certainly spared no expense.
I'll work on that later. It's to upgrade the keep. But here we get some new stuff. Like this. Which I think is what I'm going to have her wear. Yeah, not a big fan of the white. And I don't like the small coat. So yeah, I like Venture Forth. It's my usual default to all my Inquisitors when they're here. It's basically the rogue coat that you can make with the arms, just without the tail, which I like. It's really cool. Alright, come on. Now we're gonna go over here. Open. 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 There we go. And here's the war table. Some of the war council. Oh yeah, I also have an Inquisition perk I can use now. Hooray! Alright. More healing potions. Increases the number of potions by 4. So instead of 8, we have 9, 10, 11, 12 potions. Yay, potions!
We cannot neglect our soldiers' training.
Can we neglect roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
Alright, we now have specializations. Gather an Arcanist. There you go. I'll deal with all that later. Because a lot of this is just a bunch of side stuff. Although, am I high enough to get the other thing? No, I don't. When you reach a certain level of Inquisition's prestige, or what you want to call it, I believe it's like level 6, somewhere around there. You gain access to a war table quest called The Price of Power. It will open up a merchant here in Skyhold that allows you to buy power. Due to a glitch I know, which I have a guide up showing you how to do, so feel free to check it out. I'm able to get unlimited money, which allows me to get unlimited power. So, pretty nice. Alright, come on. My teachers. So, as a rogue, we have access to the Assassin perk tree. Obvious what it is, allows you to kill faster. The Tempest skill tree, which allows you to combine potions and use them to get special effects, such as fire allows you to use your abilities repeatedly. Ice slows down. Ice increases your armor, and lightning increases your speed and whatnot, stuff like that. What's also nice about that is if you level it up properly, you can get it to where you will occasionally drink a potion and not lose the potion. So it's pretty good to have when you have that traveling light trial turned on. But I'm going to leave it a surprise what she's going to be later on. First things first, let's go meet our Arcanist. The completion of Skyhold's building will be done after the next storyline quest.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Hello there.
It's Dagna! She's awesome! I love this little dwarf. She's one of my favorite dwarves.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. The breach was pretty too. In a destroy everything sort of way.
You're not quite what I was expecting. You're a Dwarven Arcanist.
The only one. When you learn things everyone says you can't, you get to be the first. I don't need to tell you. I've looked at Harris devices. Precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. Let's see together.
Okay, so basic rundown for the new players of the game. Down here, we have craft weapons, which allows us to craft anything. We also get access to the runes, which we still had previously, but we didn't have access to these, blank rune stones. You can buy these at Valrio. There's a shop that sells them. There's also a shop here in Skyhold that sells them now as well. So, hooray! Basically, you make one of these and you attach it to a weapon. Bear in mind, some weapons can be enchanted with certain things, others can't be. For example, these runes here, Cleansing, Corrupting, Demon Slaying, and Dragon Slaying runes. These are the strongest runes available, but they are specific, as in you can only deal damage against dragons, or demons, or the living, or corrupted, which are the Darkspawn and Red Templars. So if you're going to an area that's full of undead, Corrupt is not going to help you. If you're going to fight a dragon, you don't want to bring a living, which is a humanoid, beast, and animal types. So warrior or bandits, draglings, and not draglings, not draglings, yeah, and bears. These type of things will these be affected by. Demons and undead would be the demon slaying rune, and then straight up dragons. So while these are powerful, they are specific made. Be careful when you enchant those. Now these runes can go on to any rune or any weapon except for staves, as opposed to the spirit one, which can only go on to staves. So this is more of your all-purpose enchantment for weapons. This is what you usually want to have, and this is what you want to put onto staves. When you're going up against specific things, like you decide to go dragon hunting, put the dragon runes on them. Masterwork, as she said earlier, are stuff you can put onto your arm or onto anything that will give it a special perk. For example, if I put this onto the shield on hit, I will gain 3 guard, which is the physical defense, which is pretty fucking helpful. The critical percent, or a chance to masterwork. Now, I believe there's a chance of this happening just randomly when you make it. This gives it a higher chance of it working, though, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This gives you basically plus 10 to all stats. So, plus 10% to my 30%, plus 10% to the 38, and whatever abilities I have attached to it. Pretty helpful. So, collect Masterworks like they're going out of style. Here's armor, they have the Masterwork thing as well. The main armor does, at least. Here's the place where you can put on the runes. It's pretty nice. Over here we have the equip potions, the upgrade potions. Here we have the ability to customize Skyhold, which I already have a build for her. Grey Warden. Bed is Orlay 3. Drapery is Grey Warden. Heraldry, Grey Warden. Decor, I can't do yet because I don't have access to it, but I do have these. These are DLC. They won't show up for a while yet. Dragon, by the way, you get this for defeating a dragon in the multiplayer version. So, me and Cthulhu would every so often hop on here and just have fun going out and killing dragons on multiplayer mode. Throne would be Kunori, which I may change later on, and Windows is Frostback base. I may change these later on because I'm not 100% sure if I want these. Anyway, over here, we have the ability to customize the color of our armors. Metal. Yeah. I'm gonna fiddle around with this later on. Well, it's pretty helpful. Also gonna get rid of that hat, because it's hideous. Also here, we have a storage chest. Another thing that a lot of people wanted. That wasn't in the original. Yeah. That's where you get the glitch, by the way, done. All that's left now is to talk to Dorian and get him to join the party officially. And Cole as well. Then we're going to see Varric's friend. But I'm going to record that off the actual meeting of the friend off screen, and that'll be the end of this set. I won't say it because it's going to be just a recording for it. So yeah, let's also stop by here. Boop. Dorian's back over here. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you know?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane. But how many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. It would have been nice if you'd helped stop Alexius. But that's not how things went. So be it. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Thank you for the compliment. Jump down we go. Here's Sol's little art gallery. And down here we can find Cole. Whee! Land. Hi guys. I'm okay. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. I know it's something to do with gadgets and whatnot, but yeah. Look for Cole.
The order was sent.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solus. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one, and yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right...
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Alright, interesting stuff, right? Alright, so now we're going to show you where Varric and his friend is. Then I'm going to stop recording so I can do what I need to do, and we'll be back. But first, Varric is up over here.
Sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but can't quite recall who took them.
It's a little side quest for Cole, by the way. Running around Skyhold and listen to what people say.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Okay, so I'm actually going to customize Champion Kirkwall to remake Nexus here. So I will be back in a little bit with the customized Nexus. But that's going to be it for my dialogue itself. You're going to see the cutscene with her, as well as the fun little stuff there. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the set, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we do something. Haven't decided yet. Till then, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari.
I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about?
There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side.
So, then, what can I tell you?
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
My sister's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take her as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. Isabella and I never believed in being tied down. When I had to go into hiding, she understood. We'll see each other again. Until then, she'll be having fun. But hopefully not too much fun.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic. But he was dead, I swear it.
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him, except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you.
Hello and thank you for watching my Dragon Age Let's Play. If you'd like to see the other playthroughs, feel free to click any of the annotations below. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!